In the vast silence between stars, where light whispers secrets only the darkness can hold, a paradox emerges, a flicker of brilliance born from the void. Imagine a ghost of another universe slipping through the fabric of our cosmic neighborhood at 60 kilometers per second, tracing a luminous arc that bends the very fabric of time and space. It is C2025N1, a visitor cloaked in mystery, a comet forged in the crucible of a star that's long since faded into history, yet leaves behind traces of ancient matter, secrets woven into its icy core. As it journeys on a hyperbolic path, it flares with unusual activity, a silent song of distant worlds and primordial whispers. This celestial wanderer dances through our sky, a fleeting echo from a distant galaxy, inviting us to ponder the origins of planets, the birth of galaxies, and the remnants of cosmic alchemy. We stand on the edge of understanding, gazing into a mirror of celestial history. But what lies behind this cosmic veil, waiting to be uncovered? In the vast, silent theater of the cosmos, where stars are born and galaxies swirl in eternal dance, a singular visitor emerges from the darkness, C2025N1, also known as 3I Atlas. Imagine a shimmering arrow streaking across the night sky, not from our familiar solar neighborhood, but from a distant, unseen corner of the universe. This is no ordinary traveler. It is a fragment of an ancient epoch, a remnant of a star long extinguished, now hurtling toward us at a staggering 60 kilometers per second. Its trajectory is hyperbolic, a graceful yet relentless arc that defies the gravitational embrace of our sun, whispering tales of a journey that spans light years in mere months. Picture the universe as an immense cathedral, its vaulted ceilings adorned with shimmering nebulae, its walls embedded with the secrets of cosmic creation. Within this grand architecture, C2025N1 is akin to a celestial messenger, carrying echoes of primordial matter, frozen in time within its icy core. As it approaches Earth for the closest encounter in October 2025, it illuminates the darkness not with the light of distant suns, but with the profound mystery of origins, how planets emerge from swirling disks of dust, how galaxies form from primordial chaos, and how matter itself has traveled across the vast, uncharted stretches of space and time. Unlike the comets we've known before, this visitor exhibits unusual activity, faint glows and outbursts that seem to pulse with an alien rhythm, suggesting processes unfamiliar to our planetary science. Its shimmering tail, a fleeting ribbon of dust and gas, is a testament to forces at play in a universe far older and more complex than human comprehension. It's as if we are witnessing a cosmic archetype, an ancient relic awakening from a deep slumber, offering us a fleeting glimpse into the machinery that crafted worlds and galaxies. This extraordinary phenomenon invites us to contemplate our place within this infinite architecture. Here, amid the silent stars and swirling galaxies, we find ourselves peering into the unknown, driven by curiosity and wonder. The universe, in its vastness, is both a backdrop and a storybook, filled with mysteries waiting to be unraveled and truths hidden within its endless expanse. What secrets might lie within this wandering relic? What truths are encoded in its icy core, whispering from the depths of a universe that has spun itself into existence long before human memory? As we stand on the brink of discovery, gazing upward at this cosmic messenger, we are reminded that we are but small observers in a grand, unfolding story, one that stretches across time and space, inviting us to listen carefully to its silent, eternal song. As we gaze into the silent, infinite sky, a mysterious visitor from a distant star system journeys through our universe. C-2025-N1, the third interstellar traveler to cross our path, moves at 60 kilometers per second, following a graceful hyperbolic dance that whispers of ancient secrets and cosmic origins. Its unusual glow, pulsing softly like a heartbeat from another world, invites us to reflect on the vast, unseen stories woven into the fabric of space and time. This comet, a fragment of a long-lost star, carries remnants of primordial matter. Remnants that could hold answers to how planets are born, how galaxies evolve, and how the universe itself was shaped. As it approaches Earth in October 2025, let's allow ourselves to be touched by this moment, by the beauty of discovery, by the wonder of the unknown. If this journey stirred something within you, perhaps you can share your thoughts, your voice, amongst the stars. And now, let's return to where it all began, to the origins of this cosmic voyage. In the endless void before existence as we know it, there was only a whisper, a primordial silence stretched across the vastness, unbroken and infinite. It was a silence so profound that it seemed to contain the weight of all potential, the quiet before the birth of everything. Imagine a canvas stretched tight and empty, awaiting the first stroke of cosmic paint, a space where chaos reigned as the only ruler, swirling in tumult and darkness, an ancient forge where the universe's future was yet to be conceived. From this chaos, sparks ignited, tiny, incandescent fragments of possibility that shimmered like dying stars' last breaths, scattering dust across the void. These were the embers of creation, born from the death of ancient stars, stellar corpses that, in their final moments, erupted in spectacular supernovae. Their explosive demise was not an end, but a transformation. It was as if the universe had taken a deep, fiery breath and exhaled a torrent of elements, a cosmic alchemy forging the building blocks of worlds yet to come. Within the heart of these stellar deaths, new elements emerged: carbon, oxygen, iron, each a remnant of celestial fire, each a whisper of the star's former life. These elements drifted through the void like scattered embers, waiting for a moment of convergence, a place where chaos would begin to weave itself into the fabric of order. It was in this silent, searing crucible that the universe's ancient recipe was mixed. Metals and gases swirling in a dance of gravity and time, coalescing in the darkness, slowly giving form to the first clouds of dust and gas. Imagine, then, the birth of a new star, an infant flame igniting amidst the cosmic debris, a flicker of light piercing the primordial gloom. From this star's dying glow, planetary nurseries emerged, swirling disks of dust and gas spinning into harmonious chaos. It was as if the universe was breathing, exhaling dust and inhaling possibility, sculpting worlds from the remnants of stellar sacrifice. One such world was our Earth, a fragile cradle formed in the aftermath of cosmic death and rebirth, a testament to the universe's relentless cycle of destruction and creation. And in that ancient silence, where the echoes of dying stars still resonated, life itself began to stir. A spark ignited by the very elements forged in stellar furnaces. Life arose from what was once chaos, a delicate bloom emerging from the ashes of celestial infernos, carrying within it the echoes of dead stars and the promise of future worlds. It is as if the universe, in its infinite patience, had woven a story from fire, dust, and silence. A story that would eventually include us, witnesses to the grand tapestry of cosmic evolution. Now, as we gaze into the night sky and witness the silent crossing of C-2025-N1, the interstellar messenger from a forgotten star system, we are reminded of that ancient, unspoken truth. that beneath the calm veneer of the universe lies a past of chaos and transformation, a history written in fiery death and quiet rebirth. Each comet, each star, each speck of dust carries the echoes of that primordial silence, whispering secrets from an era when the universe was still young and trembling with possibility. What remains buried in that ancient silence? Beneath these records, something is still alive. A whisper from the distant past, carried across the silent corridors of time. Imagine a cosmic diary, written not in ink, but in the faint glow of particles and the subtle dance of light. This is how science captures the history of the universe, by listening to the echoes of ancient processes, hidden in the invisible threads that connect us to stars long gone. When C-2025N1, the third interstellar visitor to cross our solar neighborhood, swept past Earth, it brought with it a message encoded in its very essence. Its hyperbolic trajectory, racing at 60 kilometers per second, was more than a celestial path. It was a line drawn through the fabric of time, a reminder that this comet originated from a star system far beyond our own. As it approached, scientists observed an unusual activity, faint yet telling. The comet's tail flickered with signals, and among these signals, emissions in the mega-electron-volt range whispered secrets of nucleosynthesis, the cosmic forge where elements heavier than helium are born. These MeV emissions are the universe's fingerprints, evidence of nuclear reactions that took place inside ancient stars. They are the silent witnesses to the alchemy that transformed simple hydrogen and helium into carbon, oxygen, and iron, elements that form the building blocks of planets, life, and even ourselves. In these fleeting signals, we find a form of cosmic archaeology, a way of digging through layers of time to uncover the universe's earliest chapters. Imagine holding a fossil that bears the imprint of a long-extinct creature, or examining a fragment of ancient stone that holds the story of Earth's primordial days. Just as paleontologists and geologists read the history of life and land from these remnants, astrophysicists read the universe's history from the particles and light that reach us. The faint glow of gamma rays, the subtle shifts in a comet's activity. These are the fossils of the cosmos, preserved in the fabric of space and time. Every photon, every particle captured by our instruments is a message from the past. It reminds us that even in the silence of the void, history is alive, layered, complex, and waiting for discovery. These signals are not just data. They are memories etched into the universe's grand tapestry, telling stories of stellar births and deaths, of matter forged in nuclear furnaces, and of cosmic journeys spanning eons. As C-2025N1 journeys onward, leaving behind a trail of faint clues, it challenges us to think of time not just as a linear march, but as a tapestry woven with whispers and echoes. Through our careful measurement and understanding, we become custodians of this silent archive, preserving the universe's stories, one particle at a time. Beneath these records, something is still alive. The ancient, ongoing saga of creation, waiting patiently for us to listen. As we gaze up at the night sky, what we see is only the surface of an infinite, whispering universe. Beneath the shimmering stars and swirling galaxies lies a vast, unseen terrain. Microscopic worlds, hidden structures, and cosmic secrets waiting to be uncovered. Among these mysteries is the recent arrival of C-2025N1, an interstellar visitor hurtling through our solar system at 60 kilometers per second. It follows a hyperbolic trajectory, a swift arrow shot from beyond the stars, carrying fragments of ancient worlds and the echoes of distant stellar cataclysms. Its unusual activity, flickering and pulsing as it approaches Earth, hints at phenomena we have yet to fully comprehend. A comet from another star system, a messenger from the deep past of the galaxy. Imagine, for a moment, the scale of what we are witnessing. This comet, so small to the naked eye, is a vessel of cosmic history, a tiny shard of a universe that spans billions of years. Its dust, frozen gases, and surface activity are like whispers of primordial processes, silent witnesses to the birth and death of stars, of elements forged in nuclear furnaces and scattered across the cosmos. These particles are the fossils of the universe, fragments that tell stories far older than our own planet. Stories of supernova explosions and stellar nurseries, of matter being recycled through cosmic cycles. But what kind of life waits inside this silence? Beneath its icy surface, in the depths we cannot see, lies a hidden universe of extreme environments, pressures and temperatures that would crush or sterilize anything familiar. The comet's core may harbor complex organic molecules, remnants of ancient chemistry, waiting to be awakened as it warms near the sun. It's a fragile, volatile world, teeming with potential, yet shrouded in darkness and mystery. We peer into this unseen realm with instruments that can detect gamma-ray emissions, particles that function as cosmic fossils, revealing the nuclear reactions that created the very fabric of the universe. Carbon, oxygen, iron, elements essential to life itself. Now, extend your imagination further. Consider the immense structures that exist in the depths of space, beyond our direct perception. Magnetars, for example. These are neutron stars with magnetic fields so powerful they distort the very fabric of space-time. Structures so intense that their magnetic lines stretch across light years, unseen but felt through their influence. Their presence is a silent, invisible force, shaping the evolution of nearby matter, powering gamma-ray bursts, and creating environments utterly hostile yet incredibly fascinating. They are the cosmic architects of the unseen, manipulating the fabric of the universe in ways we can only begin to understand. But what kind of life waits inside this silence? Could there be forms of matter, or perhaps even life, thriving in these extreme, hidden worlds, deep beneath the crust of icy comets, or within the magnetic fields of distant neutron stars? The universe's most profound secrets are concealed in the dark, beneath layers of dust, within the microscopic intricacies of matter, or woven into the very structure of space-time itself. Every particle, every wave of radiation is a clue, a fragment of a larger puzzle. As the comet C-2025N1 approaches closer, our view narrows. The universe's vast, silent corridors unfold around us, revealing a landscape of extreme environments and unseen architectures. We are explorers on the edge of understanding, peering into the darkness, searching for clues that could redefine our place in the cosmos. What secrets lie hidden in these depths? What life, what history remains concealed beneath the surface, waiting silently in the shadows of the universe's grand design? The answer may be closer than we think, hidden just beneath the veil of what we can see, in the unseen terrains that stretch beyond our sight. If life finds a way there, in the most extreme and unforgiving corners of the universe, it whispers a quiet testament to resilience that echoes across scales both vast and minute. From the tiniest particles drifting through the cold vacuum of interstellar space to the colossal structures that shape entire galaxies, persistence is woven into the very fabric of existence. It is a gentle yet unyielding force, a silent promise that even in the face of chaos, life endures. Consider the microscopic worlds hidden beneath the icy surfaces of comets like C-2025N1. Beneath layers of frozen silence, molecules of organic matter cling stubbornly to survival. Here, in environments that defy the very notion of habitability, where temperatures plummet to depths that freeze even the most resilient organisms, life persists in forms we are only beginning to understand. These molecules act as tiny lighthouses of resilience, holding on to their potential, waiting for moments when conditions might shift, however slightly, to spark life anew. They are testament to a perseverance so delicate, yet so persistent, that it can withstand the immense cold, the vacuum, and the passage of eons. Zoom out to the cosmic scale, and we see structures like magnetars, stars with magnetic fields so intense they distort the fabric of space-time itself. These celestial giants, born from cataclysmic supernovae, embody a different kind of endurance. They are forged in extreme violence, yet they stand as silent guardians of the universe's most profound secrets. Their existence hints at a resilience that does not falter in the face of destruction, but rather transforms it into a new beginning. They remind us that even in the aftermath of cosmic upheaval, the potential for renewal persists, often hidden beneath layers of intense magnetic force and violent energy. In these grand cosmic stories, a poetic parallel emerges with human perseverance. Just as molecules survive beneath ice and stars endure the aftermath of explosions, humans too find a way through their own storms. Life's resilience is not always loud or dramatic. It is often a quiet, steady pulse that persists when the odds seem insurmountable. Like a seed buried deep in the earth, waiting patiently for the right moment to sprout, or a lone traveler forging a path through a storm, human strength lies in the ability to endure, adapt, and hope. When we reflect on the universe's capacity for survival, we begin to see ourselves mirrored in its quiet tenacity. If life can endure in the dark, in the extreme cold of a comet's nucleus, or within the magnetic grip of a magnetar, then what are we capable of surviving? What challenges, what upheavals can we withstand and emerge from stronger? The universe, in its silent grandeur, teaches us that resilience is not merely about survival, but about transformation, the ability to persist through change, to find light in the darkness. And perhaps, in contemplating the ancient matter carried by a comet from another star system, we glimpse a deeper truth. These fragments of worlds long gone hold stories of survival beyond the lifespan of individual stars, whispering that existence itself is a continuum, an ongoing dance of destruction and rebirth. The universe's resilience is a quiet, hopeful song, reminding us that even in the face of the most hostile environments, life endures, adapts, and continues to reach for the stars. If life finds a way there, amid the chaos and silence of space, then it beckons us to wonder, what are we capable of surviving? And in that question lies the gentle, unyielding hope that our own resilience, like that of the universe, is infinite, waiting to be discovered in every challenge we face. In October 2025, a new chapter in humanity's story unfolds. C 2025 N1, the third interstellar visitor, is hurtling through our solar system. It moves at 60 kilometers per second, faster than anything we've seen. Its hyperbolic path suggests it's not bound to our sun, and it's showing strange, unprecedented activity, unusual comet signs that defy expectations. We stand on the brink of discovery. What secrets does this cosmic traveler hold? Could it reveal the origins of planets? The formation of galaxies? Maybe even ancient matter from beyond our stars? This is a rare, once-in-a-lifetime moment, one that could change everything we know. And yet, something is unraveling fast. The universe is whispering its secrets. Are we listening? Comment what this awakening means to you. Because the universe is calling us to understand more, to look beyond, to connect with something infinitely greater. As the comet C-2025N1 streaks through the darkness, its blazing tail a fiery scar across the void, the universe whispers of impending collapse, an unstoppable tide pulling us into the abyss. This celestial visitor, hurtling at over 60 kilometers per second along a hyperbolic path, is not just a marvel of cosmic mechanics, it is a harbinger of devastation, a mirror reflecting the unraveling of everything we hold dear. On Earth, the signs are unmistakable. The ice caps, once vast and resilient, now melt with relentless ferocity, as if infused with a dark, unnatural energy. Glaciers that stood for millennia are dissolving into the ocean, their icy bones crumbling into a rising tide of chaos. Coastal cities are drowning, swallowed by the very waters that once nurtured life. The land itself cracks and shudders, as if trembling at an invisible force, collapsing into fissures that swallow entire neighborhoods. The skies darken with a toxic haze, a choking shroud smothering hope, while storms surge with unprecedented fury, hurricanes spiraling into apocalyptic monsters tearing through communities with savage indifference. Meanwhile, beneath the surface of the planet, the Earth's magnetic shield, once a stable barrier, flickers and weakens. Magnetic storms erupt with ferocious intensity, reminiscent of a magnetar, a neutron star so powerful it warps space-time and collapses under its own magnetic pressure. This collapse isn't just a cosmic spectacle, it's an ominous portent. As the magnetic field falters, the planet's core begins to destabilize, igniting a chain reaction of seismic upheaval. Volcanoes erupt with feral fury, spewing ash and molten rock into a sky already choked with despair. The ground trembles like a dying beast, fracturing continents, cracking open the crust in a final desperate cry for stability. In the cosmic theater, the universe itself seems to collapse inward. The very fabric of space-time warps as black holes devour matter and light, swallowing entire galaxies in their insatiable hunger. The stars, once beacons of hope and navigation, flicker and die, their death throes echoing across the cosmos. The galactic arms stretch and unravel, unraveling the graceful spiral into chaos. The background radiation, once a faint whisper of the universe's birth, intensifies into a deafening roar, a cosmic scream announcing the end of order. It is as if the universe is collapsing into itself, a final act of entropy, leaving behind only darkness and silence. This collapse is visceral, palpable, an assault on the senses. It is like watching the last embers of a dying fire flicker and fade, while the wind howls a dirge. It's the cracking of an ancient glacier, the shattering of a fragile glass, the tearing apart of a delicate web spun over eons. The planet's ecosystems, once teeming with life, are now silent witnesses to their own demise. Forests burn away in apocalyptic fires, oceans turn to toxic sludge, and humanity's creations, metropolises, machines, hopes, melt into ash, indistinguishable from the cosmic debris. And in that unraveling, new powers begin to stir. The universe, in its final collapse, awakens a primal force, an energy born in chaos, forged in destruction. It whispers of rebirth hidden within the ruins, of a cycle that refuses to be broken, even as everything else crumbles. The cosmic and earthly calamities are no longer separate. They are one, intertwined in a dance of inevitable dissolution. What remains is not hope, but the stark truth. Everything that once seemed permanent is now fleeting, destined to dissolve into the void. This is the terrifying reality facing us: the collapse of worlds, the unraveling of time itself, echoing the relentless death of stars and the silent demise of civilizations. The universe's final act is not gentle nor kind. It is a visceral, unyielding force, devouring all in its path. And as we stand on the precipice, staring into the abyss, we realize that the ultimate truth is this: nothing is eternal. Not the ice caps, not the mountains, not even the stars. And in that knowledge lies the deepest, most haunting truth of all. As we stand on the cusp of unprecedented cosmic discovery, the arrival of C-2025N1, the third interstellar object to cross our solar system, prompts profound reflections. This comet, originating from beyond our galaxy and hurtling toward us at 60 kilometers per second along a hyperbolic trajectory, embodies the mysteries and potentials of the universe. Its unusual activity and close approach in October 2025 are not just scientific milestones. They are catalysts for contemplating the deeper currents shaping our world. In the shadows of this celestial event lies a complex web of motivations, geopolitical, economic, and ethical, that quietly influence how humanity perceives and exploits space. As nations and corporations prepare to harness the possibilities of space mining, the contrast between knowledge and control becomes stark. The universe offers an abundance of resources: rare earth elements, precious metals, and even potentially new materials that could revolutionize industries on Earth. Yet, this knowledge is often wielded not as a shared human legacy, but as a tool for dominance. Across history, control over resources has defined power. Colonial empires once carved continents for their minerals and land, often ignoring the cultural and environmental costs. Today, this pattern persists. Only now the battleground extends beyond Earth. Companies and nations vie for rights to asteroid belts and distant planets, framing space as the next frontier of resource extraction. The allure of rare materials from celestial bodies, like platinum group metals or water ice for fuel, echoes the colonial obsession with resource hoarding, each new frontier promising wealth, but at the expense of ethical considerations and the environment. Meanwhile, the ethical dilemmas are as vast as the cosmos itself. Who has the right to claim and exploit these extraterrestrial resources? Should the moon, asteroids, or even interstellar objects be considered common heritage of humanity or commodities for the highest bidder? The legal frameworks are still nascent, often reflecting the interests of powerful entities rather than a collective moral consensus. This disparity raises questions about sovereignty, property rights, and the potential for new forms of colonization, this time in space. Could we be repeating history on a cosmic scale, with the powerful dictating terms and marginalizing the less influential? The promise of space mining is intertwined with issues of inequality. Just as Earth's resources are unevenly distributed, fueling conflicts, economic disparities, and social unrest, the benefits of cosmic resource exploitation threaten to exacerbate existing divides. Wealthy nations and corporations may monopolize advanced space technologies, leaving poorer countries as mere consumers, or worse, spectators of progress they cannot access. The technological and financial barriers to space mining could entrench global inequalities, transforming space into yet another arena where privilege dictates who benefits and who is left behind. Parallel to this are the underlying motivations rooted in control rather than curiosity. Scientific knowledge, which could foster global cooperation and understanding, risks being overshadowed by strategic interests. The rare opportunity presented by C-2025N1 to study an interstellar object could serve as a unifying scientific endeavor or become a pawn in geopolitical rivalry. The temptation for states to manipulate this knowledge, to conceal findings, restrict access, or spin narratives that favor their own agendas, mirrors historical patterns of information control and misinformation. Modern parallels deepen this reflection. The scramble for rare earth elements on Earth, crucial for renewable energy, electronics, and defense, has already exposed how resource dependency can fuel conflicts and environmental degradation. The extraction processes often devastate local ecosystems and exploit vulnerable communities. Extending this dynamic to space, who bears the responsibility for safeguarding celestial environments? Is there a risk that space, once seen as the final frontier of exploration, becomes the next domain of exploitation, with the most technologically advanced entities dictating terms that serve their economic interests? All of these considerations lead us to a fundamental question: who truly shapes the future? Is it the collective humanity, guided by shared values and ethical principles, or the few who control the means of knowledge and resource extraction? And so we ask, who shapes the future, and who is forgotten in its shadow? As we gaze at interstellar visitors like C-2025N1, we are reminded that our actions, whether driven by curiosity, greed, or necessity, will define not only our planetary fate, but also our moral legacy. In the vast silence of space, the echoes of our choices reverberate, shaping a future that balances discovery with responsibility, power with humility, and progress with justice. As the comet C-2025N1 streaks across the sky, its icy tail shimmering with secrets from another star system, we stand at a crossroads. Its hyperbolic trajectory hints at a universe still full of mysteries, yet also prompts profound questions about our place within it. This celestial visitor, moving at 60 kilometers per second, is a reminder that the cosmos is not just a vast expanse of distant lights, but a mirror reflecting our deepest aspirations and fears. The ethical implications of this encounter are as vast as the universe itself, demanding that we choose carefully how we respond. In one future, we let curiosity and greed guide us. As the comet approaches, nations and corporations race to exploit its material wealth, driven by a relentless desire for resources and dominance. The allure of ancient matter from beyond the stars becomes a commodity, fueling conflicts over sovereignty and ownership. Instead of fostering collaboration, we deepen divisions, applying terrestrial notions of colonialism and exploitation to the cosmos. The comet becomes a symbol of human hubris, a reminder that our pursuit of knowledge can easily spiral into a new frontier of inequality and destruction. In this scenario, the comet's message is drowned out by the noise of conquest, and the universe's silent, ancient witness to our ambitions becomes a mere tool for profit. The ethical cost is paid silently, with the echoes of our actions threatening to erase the very wonder that drew us to the stars in the first place. But in another future, we recognize the comet's true significance and respond with humility and reverence. We see it not as a resource to be exploited, but as a messenger from beyond our world, carrying fragments of cosmic history that can deepen our understanding of the universe and ourselves. We choose cooperation over conflict, uniting scientists, ethicists, and communities across borders to study and protect this rare visitor. Ethical stewardship becomes the guiding principle, emphasizing that our exploration must respect the integrity of celestial bodies and acknowledge our shared responsibility as cosmic custodians. In this vision, the comet sparks a global awakening, a reminder that our actions in space are extensions of our moral fabric, shaping the legacy we leave for future generations. The universe's silent witness becomes a catalyst for compassion, humility, and collective growth. Yet, the choice between these futures hinges on us. The comet's approach is a mirror, reflecting the values we hold dear. We have the agency to determine whether we will be custodians or conquerors, guardians or exploiters. Every decision made in this moment echoes into eternity. Will we prioritize immediate gains, risking irreversible damage to cosmic and terrestrial ecosystems? Or will we embrace a vision of shared stewardship, recognizing that the universe's greatest treasures are not just material, but moral? Our response to C-2025N1 is not just about scientific discovery. It is about defining who we are as a species. In the end, it's not just a story of stars, it's a story of us. The comet's journey is a mirror held up to our collective soul, revealing our capacity for both destruction and transcendence. As we stand on the brink of this extraordinary encounter, the question remains: will we be guided by greed or by grace? Our choices now will echo through the corridors of time, shaping a future where humanity either continues to chase shadows of power or rises to embrace the luminous potential of empathy and wisdom. The universe whispers its secrets, but it is our moral compass that will decide whether we listen with humility or deafness. The comet's silent passage offers us a mirror, a chance to reflect on what truly matters. Its fleeting presence urges us to look inward and ask, are we stewards of knowledge and life, or merely explorers of resources? The answer lies in our hands. We hold the power to craft a future where discovery and responsibility walk hand in hand, setting a precedent of hope amid the shadows of uncertainty. The universe is vast, mysterious, and indifferent. Yet within us resides the capacity to choose a path that honors both our curiosity and our conscience. The comet's journey is not just a passage through space. It is a profound invitation to shape the legacy of humanity. What story will we tell when it finally crosses our sky? Now, let us fall into silence and listen to the quiet whisper of the cosmos echoing through our souls. This comet, rushing at 60 kilometers per second from a distant star, carries with it the secrets of cosmic origins and ancient worlds beyond our grasp. It invites us not merely to observe, but to reflect on the fragile thread that binds us to the universe and to each other. In this fleeting moment of cosmic proximity, we are reminded that we are part of something greater, something timeless. As we stand at the crossroads of discovery and responsibility, let our voices become the gentle ripples that shape the future. Share your thoughts, your hopes, your reverence. Let your words be the echo that guides us toward a future rooted in wonder, humility, and unity. For in embracing the mysteries of the universe, we forge a deeper understanding of who we are. And perhaps, through that understanding, we find the courage to become better stewards of this shared cosmic journey. As the cosmic traveler cuts through our sky, its journey echoes the eternal quest to understand our origins among the stars. C-2025N1, a comet born from a distant, unknown world, reminds us that we are but fragments of a greater universe, seeking meaning in the vastness. Its hyperbolic arc, racing at 60 kilometers per second, carries whispers of ancient matter and galactic histories beyond our grasp. In its silent passage, it beckons us to reflect on the fragile threads that connect us to the cosmos and to each other. With each revelation, we glimpse the profound truth that our existence is woven into a tapestry far older and more intricate than we can comprehend. As the comet's light dims in the distance, a quiet question lingers. Are we merely observers of this grand universe, or destined to become its humble custodians? And in that quiet moment, we realize the universe's final, inevitable truth. We are part of its eternal unfolding, destined to wonder forever.